Yeah, I agree with social media bans. There's restriction in the street and in real life, so I don't see why there wouldn't be restriction in social media.
As a young person that did grow up with social media, it definitely had an effect on me. I think that their voice is also incredibly valuable.
Do I agree with them? I'm not sure. I learned a lot from social media when I was a teenager, so I'm skeptical.
It might be more dangerous for a teen to go from not having social media at all to then having full access to social media and being exposed to the risk. I think it needs to come more educating kids on what to do online, making the platform responsible.
Yes, I agree with the social media bans for kids because for development, cell phone is already a problem, I think.
I think it should be more than having a straight up age, having like a gradual approach on what they can access and what they cannot access.
I think 16 is pretty good. Children have a better grasp on how to use it. Perhaps there's some training on it. I think closer to 18 is good.
12, 13, maybe. 15 is way too late.
Maybe 14 would be a good age.
Yeah, 16, I think it's correct.
The question shouldn't necessarily be who can access social media, but has to be more on the regulations of how social media is made.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I think yes. Did you say EU law to be voted? Yes.
I do not think so. At least for me, I'm not a big fan. It might even really depend on the culture. Putting an age at the EU level might be way too restrictive.
It's always better to have harmonized rules so the platform know how to function.
I would say no, because their voice, like young people's voices, are important and they should be listened to.
Extremism, I think. They need to have their own opinion, of course, but sometimes the format are just turned to convince with I think bad ideas sometimes. There is good in social media too, but it needs to be restricted anyways.
Anxiety has been going up and suicide has been going up between young people, eating disorders.
Different type of grooming happening online, and the access to children is infinite, and dark web has all kinds of things happening, and it's not a safe place for kids.
It's normalized to see over-sexualized women, access to the manosphere maybe,